Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband.
Wife.
Hey.
Hey.
Do you remember what we read last week?
No.
Okay, it was a bunch of rules. It was Leviticus chapters 19 and 20, and it was like, don't do this and don't do that. And
But that's all that this Leviticus has been the whole way through, pretty
so are
much.
you wanting specifics?
I mean, yeah, tell me what the fuck happened. I want that way to know what we're talking about.
Oh my god. Well, it was just like, don't be incestuous and don't...
You mean like Lot's daughters?
Yeah, don't hop on pop. Yeah. Don't be
Don't
immoral.
do things. Don't be immoral.
Don't
Okay.
be immoral. Don't have sex with your friend's slave daughter.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
Not don't have slaves. Just don't have sex with slave
I
people.
got it. But you just gotta pay compensation though.
Yeah. You just gotta burn a sorry goat.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, and don't burn that goat to Molech. Burn it to Yahweh.
Or outside of the tabernacle.
Yeah, only burn it in special places.
Okay, I got it.
So, lots of rules.
So what are we going over today then?
Today we are going over Leviticus chapters 21 and 22.
Alrighty.
And I bet it's more rules.
I bet you're right. Hey wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount, so, any support is always appreciated.
So, what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Okay, now that I've got all the burps out of my throat, I am ready to begin. Are you ready to begin?
I am so ready to begin.
Okay, Leviticus chapter 21, the holiness of the priests.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I have a Dr. Pepper and it made bubbles in my throat.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
sorry. Okay, the Lord said to Moses, "Hey, give the following instructions to the priests, the descendants of Aaron." He didn't really say hey, but I thought it was more fun that way. What?
You just ad-libbing the quotes from the Bible then?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
it makes
okay.
it more fun, like I said.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's very dry.
Well.
A priest must not make himself ceremonially unclean by touching the dead body of a relative.
I hate it when I touch dead bodies of relatives.
Yeah,
Right?
don't be so dead body touching.
That's awful.
Ish.
Yeah.
The only exceptions are his close relatives.
Is that what it says? Yes. Wait.
The only exceptions are his closest relatives. His mother or father, son or daughter, brother, or his virgin sister who depends on him because she has no husband. Oh, shit. I just can't even with this book.
Those virgin sisters.
Well, he's saying, obviously,
I know.
it's either... His sister is either a virgin dependent upon him, or she's married off, in which case she's no longer a close relative and he can't touch her.
I guess.
If she's dead.
Right.
Those are the two choices.
Still ridiculous the way it's phrased in the Bible.
Absolutely. And, if she got raped by one of those rapers, then
what? Yeah.
Then she's fucked.
I mean, literally.
Yeah. That's
Sorry,
okay.
that was horrible. That was
a rape
But you
joke.
said it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We don't do rape jokes.
That was really bad. It was just that you.
I know.
You said that.
I
and
accidentally
walked
walked
and then
into
it was
it.
like, yeah. I apologize.
As well you should.
I do, actually.
I know. Okay, but a priest must not defile himself and make himself unclean for someone who is related to him only by marriage. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So like your sister-in-law.
My sister, which would be your sister-in-law.
Your brother-in-law.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your father-in-law.
No, this is only to men. So they're not talking to me. They're talking to you, husband. Okay. They're saying, hey, you, husband, don't be touching your wife's sisters and brothers and, all her parents and things.
Yeah. Right.
They're not close relatives. And when they die, hands off.
Got it.
I know it's going to be really hard for you to keep your hands off my relatives when they're dead. The priests must not shave their heads or trim their beards or cut their bodies. Okay? Okay? Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
I think that.
I'm okay with that.
They must be set apart as holy to their God and must never bring shame on the name of God. Those priests gotta be holy.
I'm not really following here.
He's telling the priests, stay holy, yo.
Okay. All right.
They must be holy, for they are the ones who present the special gifts to the Lord, gifts of food for their God. So they can't go around touching. They can touch dead people.
Yeah, you don't want to offer food that you've just touched with a dead body with.
Well, unless the bodies are really, really close to them.
Then it's all good.
Then it's all good. Priests may not marry a woman defiled by prostitution. And they may not marry a woman who is divorced from her husband. Ooh, you'd be in really big trouble.
Yeah.
For the priests are set apart as holy to their God. Only the best woman for these priests.
Right.
Right.
But, it sounds like divorce was something that was allowed, at least back then.
It was.
And it is something that, Christians are very frowny upon,
Frowny.
Frowny.
They're so frowny.
I know. I hate it when they're frowny.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, though. So it's... Well, I think... I don't know what I think.
Yeah.
I mean, what was divorce back then? What would the reasons be? If the family of the girl decided, yeah, that guy does beat her more than the usual guys beat their wives.
Oh, we have a Q&A section. Maybe we should, look into what divorce looked like back in biblical times.
What was divorce about? Okay, let's remember that.
Yeah, for sure.
You must treat them as holy because they offer up food to your God. You must consider them holy because I, the Lord, am holy, and I make you holy. If a priest's daughter defiles herself by becoming a prostitute, she also defiles her father's holiness, and she must be burned to death.
Holy shit.
Yeah, burned to death. They had no room for prostitution.
But obviously somebody utilized it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was fine for the guys. The guys can fuck whoever they want all the time. It's only the women. Women...
you got to be careful how much you charge then, because if somebody got pissed off at you, they'd be like, prostitute!
Yeah.
And then you just burn at the stake.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
Yep. And then not only would you get burned to the stake, but you probably bring your family down with you.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
of course, if you were a prostitute back then, you probably were already kicked out by your family anyway. So you probably didn't give much of a shit if you brought them down with you.
Yeah, I guess.
Is my thinking.
The whole thing's ridiculous.
The whole thing is ridiculous. Imagine not being allowed to do whatever the fuck you want with your own body. Oh, wait. We're still in that situation. Prostitution is still illegal in many states.
Right,
most
but
states.
At that, though, it's not like most people go through life wanting to be that. It's just sometimes it's the only thing left they can do.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, it's pretty shitty.
I cannot imagine.
You're down and out, and then they burn you.
Right. I mean, yeah, at least we don't still burn them, but I can't imagine being told you can have as much sex as you want with anybody. But the second that you ask for even a penny in exchange for that sex, you have broken the law. Like, what? That makes no sense to me. I should be able to fuck whomever I please in whatever positions I please. And I mean, within the bounds of
Sure.
I'm not married or, we have an open relationship or some shit like that, which we don't. But I'm just saying, like, as a person, it's my decision to be monogamous to you. I should have the right legally to fuck whomever I please in whatever position or place I please, consensually with other consenting adults, and to charge money for it if they feel like giving it to me.
Right. Right.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand the hoopla over prostitution.
Right.
Then or now. Okay, continuing on. Sorry. Mm-hmm. The high priest has the highest rank of all the priests, because he's high. Yeah. High priest. The anointing oil has been poured on his head, and he has been ordained to wear the priestly garments.
That's the one with the pomegranates, right?
Probably. I don't know. He must never leave his hair uncombed or tear his clothing. And by tear their clothing, I'm assuming that they mean like when they are in mourning. That's one of the things they do is pull their hair and tear their clothing.
Got it. So mourning. like the Hulk? Like when he's like ripping off his clothes?
No,
like...
that's angry and no, that's not the same at all.
Or like Superman when he's changing clothes.
You're dumb.
No?
No,
okay.
no.
All right, I'm trying to figure out what it looks like.
You just are eager to see the next Marvel movie.
Well, that's DC, though.
No.
Superman is DC.
Oh, Superman is DC. I'm sorry, I was still stuck on the Hulk. You're
okay.
right. I apologize. Right. Yes, I know. We must never confuse your DCs and your Marvels. I know. I would never dare, because Marvel movies are better than DC movies.
They really are.
They really are. Okay, he must not defile himself by going near a dead body.
But
I'm
I
confused.
thought if it was close family, they were okay.
I thought if it was his mama or something, he
right.
could.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. He may not make himself ceremonially unclean, even for his father or mother. Oh, this is the high priest.
Oh, so regular priests are good.
Regular priests can touch mama, but
not...
high priest, not even yo mama.
Got it.
I really want a good yo mama joke right now,
let's just
but I have
that
none. He must not defile the sanctuary of his God by leaving it to attend to a dead person, for he has been made holy by the anointing oil of his God. I am the Lord. That's never not funny.
It's really not, yeah.
The high priest may marry only a virgin. For fuck's sake, only a virgin.
Yeah.
Nothing else may have entered her twat.
I mean, yeah.
Only
he's the high priest.
Only his dick.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
He may not marry a widow, a woman who is divorced, or a woman who has defiled herself by prostitution. You know
Couldn't
why?
they have just left it a virgin, though? I mean, like...
They could have left it at a virgin, but they had to really make sure you understand there are no exceptions.
Right.
If that woman had a dick inside her, then the answer is no, priesty poo.
Right.
Mr. High Priest, you cannot.
Yeah.
She must be a virgin from his own clan, so that he will not dishonor his descendants among his clan. Oh, for I am the Lord who makes him holy.
Okay.
That I don't see how
I
one
wonder
has
what
to
a
do
clan consisted of back. Like, was a clan like a what was a clan in
a group.
biblical time? Yeah, but like
a community.
There's the Israelites, right? And then were there like
clans
did
within
it break down
that?
beyond that?
So you're asking, is a clan a piece of an Israelite, or is an Israelite one clan?
Right. Like maybe they just can't marry Canaanites or something like that. Like, is the clan the Israelites, or is it something further broken down within the Israelites?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
What's a clan?
Yeah.
What's a clan and what's divorce?
That's right.
Then the Lord said to Moses, give the following instructions to Aaron.
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 Yeah, Aaron.
Okay.
I know, but did you see that Key and Peele?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. It was funny, and he called him Aaron.
I know.
Yeah. In all future generations, none of your descendants who has any defect will qualify to offer food to his God. No one who has a defect qualifies, whether he is blind, lame, disfigured, or deformed, or has broken a foot or arm, or is hunchback or dwarfed, or has a defective eye, or skin sores, or scabs, or damaged testicles. I mean, that's what you get for being born deformed or broken or ugly or
skin sore, for crying
wrong
out loud.
in any way.
Like, what the hell?
That is so fucked up. How
really
ableist.
Is. Yeah.
Well, I don't believe in that. No descendant of Aaron who has a defect may approach the altar to present special gifts to the Lord. Oh my goodness, you are just ass out. If you were born deformed, you are ass out.
Right.
Since he has a defect, he may not approach the altar to offer food to his God.
Didn't he literally just say the same thing?
Yeah, he did.
Sentence?
He did. However, he may eat from the food offered to God, including the holy offerings and the most holy offerings.
Well, yeah, because he's part of Aaron's clan, so like, you know,
you're still part of my clan.
They get all the benefits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if you're deformed.
Yeah. That's nice, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, he's certainly going to have it better than like a deformed person that's not in Aaron's clan.
Well, yeah, definitely. Yet, because of his physical defect, he may not enter the room behind the inner curtain or approach the altar, for this would defile my holy places.
What the hell?
God.
I don't want this guy I wouldn't want him as a god.
I would not either. He's mean. He's a dick.
Right.
I am the Lord who makes them holy.
You're a
dick.
The dickhead that makes something.
Yeah.
I'm coming. Fuck you.
You're having a hard time making words because you're so befuddled and aghast.
And kind of an asshole, you know?
So Moses gave these instructions to Aaron and his sons and to all the Israelites. The end.
Okay.
I was just trying to get to the end.
I know, but when you say Aaron, like, you know, that's going to throw people off. You gotta say Aaron. It is.
I don't think so.
No?
I think anybody that listens to us and enjoys us would understand a Key and Peele reference.
I'm sure you're probably right. But there's also going to be people that listen to us and enjoy us that don't get the Key and Peele reference.
But I said Key and Peele like 100 times now, so they would understand.
Well, now they'll go Google it, but, you know, that's that, you know?
Anyway.
All right, let's go on.
Don't be deformed and don't be a hoe.
Yeah.
The end.
And let's go on to chapter, 22?
Yeah, whatever.
See you guys in a second.
Yep. Leviticus chapter 22, the holiness of the offerings. The Lord said to Moses, tell Aaron and his sons to be very careful with the sacred gifts that the Israelites set apart for me, so they do not bring shame on my holy name. I am the Lord. Do you think he wanted them to be careful with his special gifts because he was worried about defiling a house?
I don't think the Lord said goddamn thing about it. I think Aaron didn't want him spoiling all his shit that he got.
I think that Aaron and Moses were like, y'all need to be careful with this shit that's for me. I mean the Lord.
Right, yeah.
That's
totally.
what I think. Give them the following instructions. In all future generations, if any of your descendants is ceremonially unclean when he approaches the sacred offerings that the people of Israel consecrate to the Lord, he must be cut off from my presence. I am the Lord.
Good Lord.
Right? If any of Aaron's descendants has a skin disease or any kind of discharge that makes him ceremonially unclean.
There's those discharges again.
Right? If he has gonorrhea, he may not eat from
Wait, does it actually say gonorrhea?
No, I added that.
Oh.
That's what the discharge was, remember?
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Yeah, I know, but like you're reading from the Bible and you just added that in there as a word, so like...
Whatever.
I was kind of curious if it actually said that.
No, it didn't say that.
Okay.
Sorry, I misled you.
All right.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Well, you're not just misleading me, you're misleading other people too.
Has to do with the discharge, you guys. Sorry. Anyway, if he is grody, he may not eat from the sacred offerings until he has been pronounced clean. He also becomes unclean by touching a corpse, or by having an emission of semen, or by touching a small animal that is unclean.
So, like, basically all the things that they've said make you unclean so far in Leviticus.
They still make you unclean.
Yeah, they still make you unclean.
Or by touching someone who is ceremonially unclean for any reason. The man who is defiled in any of these ways will remain unclean.
Unclean! Unclean!
Until
evening.
Until evening. He may not eat from the sacred offerings until he has bathed himself in water. When the sun goes down, he will be ceremonially clean again and may eat from the sacred offerings, for this is his food.
Mm-hmm.
He may not eat an animal that has died a natural death or has been torn apart by wild animals, for this would defile him. I am the Lord.
He is the Lord.
I am the Lord. The priest must follow my instructions carefully, otherwise they will be punished for their sin and will die.
Yeah, just ask Aaron's sons.
For violating my instructions. I am the Lord who makes them holy. Except even Aaron's sons, like, they didn't even get a warning.
Right, they're just dead.
They dead.
What was that one guy? There was that one guy that just, like, died.
He just got smited.
Yeah.
I don't remember
you
the
remember,
reason.
like, his name was or something like that? Or,
It was.
It was Ur.
It was Ur. Yeah. Ur. Yeah. He just got deaded.
He just deaded.
Yep. No one outside a priest family may eat the I keep saying sacred because I'm thinking like sacrificial.
Right.
No one outside a priest family may eat the sacred offerings. That's sus. Even guests and hired workers in a priest's home are not allowed to eat them. However, if the priest buys a slave for himself, the slave may eat from the sacred offerings. Yeah, because he's part of the fam now.
I guess.
Yeah. You're in my house. You can eat it.
Right.
You still have to slave me.
Yeah.
You slave for me.
Well, if they didn't let them eat from the sacred offerings, they'd have to actually go out and get other food for them. So they're like, no, we actually need to let this guy eat this stuff.
Just let him. Whatever. Yeah. I don't feel like getting other food.
Right.
I don't feel like earning a living.
Right.
I love living off of
we got all these
everybody.
people giving us shit. Why not just let our slave eat it?
Yeah. We'll be magnanimous this one time. And if his slaves have children, they also may share his food. Isn't that nice?
That's so nice.
They are allowing the slave and the slave's children to eat.
That's magnanimous of them.
That's beautiful.
That's wonderful.
Oh my God, I hate this book. If a priest's daughter marries someone outside the priestly family, she may no longer eat the sacred offerings. He's like, well, you got married. Yep. You're not a virgin. Bye.
Yep.
But if she becomes a widow or is divorced and has no children to support her and she returns to live in her father's home as in her youth, she may eat her father's food again, even though she's not a virgin. Wow.
That's nice of
That's nice of them.
Yeah.
You can move back home and we'll feed you, I guess. I guess. Otherwise, no one outside a priest's family may eat the sacred offerings. Any such person who eats the sacred offerings without realizing it must pay the priest for the amount eaten, plus an additional 20%.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
I mean, at least you don't die for eating it.
Maybe, unless
right?
unless God's in a bad mood.
Yeah, the next paragraph, they'll be like, you pay 20% and you die.
I'd be like, just kill me. The priest must not let the Israelites defile the sacred offerings brought to the Lord, by allowing unauthorized people to eat them. That was a hard sentence. This would bring guilt upon them and require them to pay compensation. I am the Lord who makes them holy.
Okay.
He's still the Lord. The Lord is still the Lord.
Yeah.
I don't
Just
like
in case any of us forgot.
Yeah. He's gross is what he is.
I agree.
He got a dirty butt. I'm going to say it. Lord got a dirty butt.
Okay.
And the Lord, with the dirty butt, said to Moses, give Aaron and his sons and all the Israelites these instructions, which apply both to native Israelites and to the foreigners living among you. If you present a gift as a burnt offering to the Lord, whether it is to fulfill a vow or is a voluntary offering, you will be accepted only if your offering is a male animal with no defects. It may be a bull, a ram, or a male goat. Do not present an animal with defects because the Lord will not accept it on your behalf. What's he going to do? Come down?
Yeah, I don't
Doubt it.
I mean, like,
You gonna piss?
This is still Moses reiterating all these rules that God told him on top of Mount Sinai, right?
Yeah. And do you notice that every single one of these rules really, really, really rewards Aaron and Moses?
Yeah. Like, that's
That's so
convenient.
convenient.
This is like if Bezos created his own fucking religion.
Oh
or
my
something,
God.
you know, like,
That's hilarious.
You will work for no wages for me until blah 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 blah, and I am the Lord.
Did you see there was?
I am the Bezos.
I am the Bezos. Did you see there was a petition going around asking for a bill to pass that would not allow Bezos to come back to Earth after he leaves?
Sorry, Jeff Bezos. We probably should say that.
Whatever.
Just in case somebody doesn't know. But there's when he goes into space, there's a petition out there to
You're literally repeating what I said.
I did. I'm sorry.
And the magical part was not just that there was a petition, but that it was close to reaching the 150,000 mark.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
If you present a peace offering to the Lord from the herd or the flock, whether it is to fulfill a vow or as a voluntary offering, you must offer a perfect animal. We already know this. It may have no defect of any kind. You must not offer an animal that is blind, crippled, or injured, or that has a wart, a skin sore, or scabs. Such animals must never be offered on the altar as special gifts to the Lord. You know why? Because Moses and Aaron think that's gross. I mean, because the Lord is the Lord.
Yeah,
that's why.
Because they could totally tell also if it had a heart palpitation or, some other defect that's not actually visible.
Yeah.
Wait, no, they couldn't.
No,
so
they couldn't.
That doesn't matter even a little bit.
I'm here to tell you, they ate defective meat. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. Because, yeah, they just did. Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
If a bull or lamb has a leg that is too long or too short, it may be offered as a voluntary offering, but it may not be offered to fulfill a vow. So it's good enough for a check the box offering, like one of your generic blah, blah, blah offerings.
Like, does somebody literally measure the length of the legs before they chop it up to eat it?
I don't know. This is so dumb.
What the hell?
This whole thing is dumb. If an animal has damaged testicles or is castrated, you may not offer it to the Lord. You must never do this in your own land, and you must not accept such an animal from foreigners and then offer it as a sacrifice to your God. Such animals will not be accepted on your behalf, for they are mutilated or defective. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
And the Lord said to Moses, when a calf or lamb or goat is born, it must be left with its mother for 7 days. From the 8th day on, it will be acceptable as a special gift to the Lord.
So you remember how if a woman gives birth to a daughter, she's unclean for 14 days. But a cow gives birth to a calf and it only needs 7 days before you can touch it?
Yep.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. A cow or goat is
more cleanly.
More clean than a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That sounds
crazy.
about right. That sounds about the way women are still treated today. But you must not slaughter a mother animal and her offspring on the same day, whether from the herd or the flock.
Why?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
Because he is the Lord. Duh.
Yeah, right.
When you bring a Thanksgiving offering to the Lord, sacrifice it properly so you will be accepted. I don't think they mean Thanksgiving like the American holiday.
Giving thanks, essentially. Yeah.
Eat the entire sacrificial animal on the day it is presented. Do not leave any of it until the next morning. I am the Lord.
Most of these instructions in Leviticus are just instructions to Aaron and his sons, essentially.
Yeah.
And yes, they do affect other people, but it's kind of up to Aaron to push that knowledge out to them and stuff.
Right, right. You must faithfully keep all my commands by putting them into practice, for I am the Lord. Do not bring shame on my holy name, for I will display my holiness among the people of Israel. I am the Lord who makes you holy. It was I who rescued you from the land of Egypt, that I might be your God. I am the Lord, the end.
I am the Lord, I am the Lord, I am the Lord.
And don't forget that I saved your ass.
And he's the Lord.
And I'm the Lord, and I saved you.
Yeah, that
You
too.
owe me forever. The end.
And I'll never forget how much of a dick he is.
I will never forget that either.
Yeah. All right.
Being a woman and all.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
A woman who has had more than one marriage in my history.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, we'd both be dead in biblical times.
Oh,
so.
God, we would.
Yeah.
Oof.
I think we're done, though, right?
Yeah, that's that. And,
Okay.
and gross.
So we'll be doing 23 and 24 next week.
Next week, yeah.
And we'll be doing our Q&A on Tuesday.
Yep. So you have till 5 Eastern on Sunday to get your questions to us.
Yep. All right. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye. Husband.
Yeah, wife.
It's the end, so we should say all the things.
We definitely should say all the things.
What things should we say?
So we want people to get a hold of us, and there's ways that they can do that.
So one of those ways I know is email. What's that email address?
sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com.
And they should do that by 5 Eastern on Sundays if they want their question to be included in our new Tuesday Q&A episodes every week.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing from some of our fans, for sure.
Yeah.
They can also get a hold of us on social media. And we have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. Probably the easiest way would be through Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts still.
Yeah, still.
Still.
I guess.
Or dum-dum or doo-doo.
Yeah, wherever you want to go with that, I guess.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have all those things and they should go there.
Yeah, they should.
Okay. And then also, what else should they do?
They should, review us on Apple Podcasts, because that really, really helps us out. And, if you are on any other podcast app, just hit a heart or a like thing or something.
A thumbs up.
Thumbs up,
nice.
Whatever the hell it is, just do it, okay?
Just do it.
All right. I think that's all we got.
Oh, you know what? I have one more thing.
Oh, she's got one more thing.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening and choosing us to spend your time with. We really appreciate you all, and you are definitely top shelf.
Yeah, honestly, it makes us smile just about every day.
Yep.